everybody, I'm Tracy and welcome to my studio. I'm so honored that you decided to participate in this class. Hopefully you have your moon water kit all set up beside you, your tea, and perhaps a couple of blocks. We may need those later for the yoga sequence that we're going to do. So let's begin by just kind of talking about what is moon water. What the heck is moon water? So simply put, moon water is water that is charged under the energy of the moon, right? So most of the Earth's energy comes from the sun. However, the lunar energy, this is our stuff. This is extremely healing and it recharges our energy fields. Lunar energy focuses on our subconscious, gives us insights into our spirit, to our higher self, into our soul work. The cycles of the moon teach us to release and invite, right? To surrender and reflect. And it teaches us that we are continuous and we are ever changing. And I just love the moon. I have since I was a baby. When you place your water under any phase of the moon, the water is essentially filled with the energy from that phase of the moon, right? Each phase represents different energies and the water will take on that energy of the respected phase. It's pretty cool. The most common times to put your water out are the new and the full moon. But use whichever phase is what you need for that month, and it could be different each month, right? It's totally cool. The only thing is don't put the water out during an eclipse. That's kind of energy that we just don't want to try to work with. It's better just to leave that alone. So let's start by making our moon water. We're going to begin by blessing our water, our jars, our water-safe crystals, which have come with your kit. And go ahead and grab your seashell. I'm going to take some of my herbs out of here. You just want a real little bit of it, a little bit of the sage in there. And the sage is great for cleaning negative energy. So I'm going to go ahead and take a lot of that out. And then I'm just going to light it. I've got one of these long clicky things. You could use whatever is handy for you. And just allow it to begin to burn. You don't want it to go crazy, right? Might have a fire alarm, fire extinguisher. And then just let that beautiful fragrance permeate into your space. And as your sage is burning, say to yourself, perhaps aloud, I release what no longer serves me. I release any and all negative energies. And just allow this sage to burn. It might burn itself out. You might need to help it. But let's just sit here, close our eyes, and perhaps say a few more times, I release what no longer serves me. I release any and all negative energies. Sitting up nice and tall, breathing in from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Feeling connected to Mother Earth, to Father Sky. And with the breath, allowing those two to meet in the middle. Moving your shell over to the side. Take your mason jar. And maybe you have some herbs, right? I usually like rosemary in mine, but today I've got some lemon balm. I'm just going to drop that lemon balm in there, and I'm going to drop my crystals. So choose crystals that mean something to you. Take a hold of your mason jar in your hands, and we'll set an intention on this water. For instance, it may be, I wish to release blank. I invite in abundance of blank. Perhaps I wish for peace for myself and for all living beings. Keeping the eyes softly closed, let these intentions settle into your jar. And after class tonight, or on the night of whichever moon phase you are choosing, place the water outside. So if it's in the winter, you might just place it out for a couple of hours so it doesn't freeze and maybe the glass might break, and then bring it in and place it by a windowsill to still be able to grab that energy. And I usually put my water out on a full moon, and I drink it the next morning. However, there are many ways that you could use this water. You could make tea from it. You could use it to cleanse your altar, if you have a little altar. You could take a bath. You could water your plants. And perhaps you might think of another use, and I say just go for it. Get creative and let the magic of the moon and your heart guide you. So putting the top on your jar. Tightening it up. And then go ahead and place it over near your shell. And then close your eyes again, and let's sit up nice and tall. Hands on the knees. Taking a big breath in from the base of the spine and allowing the breath to rise all the way through the top of your crown. Searching for the moon. And then exhale, go ahead and release. Take another big, big breath. Gathering the energy of the moon. Next exhalation, go ahead and release the chin to the chest and take the chin from side to side. Let's release any tension in the neck. And then reach that chin up towards La Luna, up towards the moon. And taking it around, rotating one direction. And then take it in the other direction. Beautiful. And bringing the chin right to neutral. Take a big breath, my friend. Reach up to the sky. Drop the shoulders, lift the heart. Take a twist towards the right. And take the gaze behind you. Drop your shoulders. You might loop that right shoulder open a little bit. And then maybe you try to twist the torso so much that you even out your shoulders. Maybe you don't. You want to be able to breathe. Take a look in the opposite direction. Gaze comes forward. Reach that right arm to the sky. Find that length, right? Stretch so much that you could just about touch the moon. And then reach over to the opposite knee. So both hands are on your knees. Take a nice big breath. We arch forward. Gaze and heart shine. Stretch the throat. And then exhale, tuck the chin round the spine. So a creative seated cat-cow. Inhale, let's bring it on forward. Gaze comes up, drop your shoulders. And then exhale, tuck and round. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding that moon flow. One more time. And then coming to a nice tall spine, feel the sits bones on the earth, right? So the hips are heavy, the spine is long, reaching to the sky, always growing, changing, just like the phases of the moon. Bring the backs of the hands together. And then wrap those hands around. If that feels good and if it's in your practice, we'll find a good bind for these eagle arms. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, nestle the elbows towards your beautiful heart and fold forward. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it on home. 2 more times. Inhale, feel the spine. Lengthening, contracting, fold. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Luminous. Inhale, reach up. Now unwind. Reach to the sky. Drop the shoulders. Feel the core beginning to engage, lighting up a little bit, and then take a twist in the opposite direction. If you've never practiced with me, I'm quite a noisy yogi. I feel as if when you make these yummy noises, you're getting an extra release. Easy look over towards the right. Twisting and finding a sense of groundedness. That's pretty cool. Take your gaze forward, and here we go. Reach the left arm up to the sky, find that length, and then up and over you go. Inhale the heart forward, chin to the sky, stretch and open that throat chakra, speaking clearly, honestly. Exhale, tuck the chin, round spine. Inhale. And exhale. In and out. Come to a nice tall spine. Backs of the hands touch. Wrap around if that feels good. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, nestle it right to the heart. Fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Maybe it's a little gentle back bend. Exhale. Inhale. So exploring, right? What feels good? What feels right? What's interesting? One more time. What's creative? This time we reach to the sky, unwind. Let those fingertips float right on down. We'll find a lateral bend, plant the right hand, inhale the left to the sky. Perhaps you even twist over there. Bend that right elbow and fold to the right. Deeply root the left hip down. Inhale, reach to the sky. And float the fingertips down, and we find the same good work. Inhale, right to the sky. Maybe rotate that wrist, a little yoga wrist therapy, and then over to the left, nice deep bend to the left elbow. Some might get that forearm down. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, hands and knees, my friends, let's fold forward, find that table. Set yourself up here in your table. Long spine, crown reaching to the front, tail to the back. Let's find some cat-cows. Toes curl, bellies drop, gaze comes up. Fill the belly here. And then exhale, reverse. Inhale. And exhale. A few more times. Beautiful. Last one. Neutral spine. Send the right leg back nice and far. Push through the heels. Keep those hip points down, and then we're going to reach the left arm forward, raise that right leg. Hang here. Breathing, reaching. Let's find some tiger crunches. Big inhale, nice and steady. Firm your foundation, and as you exhale, knee to elbow, round the spine. Inhale, we grow long. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, let's reach and push. Belly in. Excellent. Go ahead. Plant the hands, shift the hips back. Find a child's pose. Take a breath. So I got to do a quick wardrobe change. Using the strength, the power of the belly, rise up. We find our table. Left leg goes back. Right arm goes long. And let's find that sunbird. Lift that left leg. Draw the shoulder back into the socket, the hip back into the socket. And let's do our crunches. Big inhale, we reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice core work here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, everything back to the mat. Curl the toes, shift the hips high and back. Let's make it to down dog. Let's clear these pathways. Let's open ourselves up. So bend the knees, move around. Check your details. Shoulders rotating out, right? As much as the body likes. We shift the sits bones to the sky. And our gaze is towards our knees or our thighs. Nice deep bend to the knees. Look forward, feet to hands, and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out all the way up to the sky. Let's bring the palms together, hands to the heart. And here we're going to allow the moon energy to flow through our bodies, warming us from the inside out, right? We're honoring that feminine divine. The moon is feminine, dark, cool, in touch, intuitive. Take a big breath, reach on up to the sky, reach for the moon, and as you exhale, take a swan dive. Inhale, a half lift. Beautiful. Exhale, step that right leg back nice and far, release the knee. We find a crescent moon, right? So firm the foundation here. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. To la luna, lift the heart. Take a breath here. Maybe take the chin up, open the throat, open the heart. Perhaps there's a little bit of a back bend. Wow, feel how juicy it feels in that right hip flexor. Breathe. Exhale, float those fingertips back down. Step back to a downward facing dog. Take a breath from the root to the crown. From the crown on down. Let's find a three-legged dog. Root that left heel down, right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog, keep the hip points towards the earth. Bend the knee, take the knee to the nose. Hover, press down, find your foundation. Exhale, shift the hips back, three-legged dog. One more time, knee to nose. Hover. So yogis, you're welcome to stay here. You know you have options. If you'd like, we'll go to fallen tree. So send that right leg over to the left, shift your weight to your right hand, reach left arm to the sky. We can make some big full moon circles here. And then back to a downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Easy breath in, easy breath out. Bend those knees, take a look forward. Feet to hands, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out all the way up to the sky. Gather that moon energy, bring it to your heart, fill it up. Here we go. Inhale, reach to the sky. Maybe a little back bend now, pushing hips forward, gaze and hands reach behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Shift those sits bones back. Find some length in that spine and the neck. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Release to your crescent. Inhale, reach to the moon. Shoot for the moon. Maybe you press into that front foot and back foot. Reach arms behind you, little back bend. Breathe, drop your shoulders. Mine are up in my ears. Exhale, float those fingers down, step back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, breathe generously, move around. Whoa, what kind of movement is in rhythm with your moon phase? Three-legged dog, root the right heel down, left leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Belly's in, knees high. Exhale, shift the hips back, three-legged dog. One more time, knee to nose, knee to nose. Hang here, hover, or take that left leg to the right, shift your weight to your left hand and reach up to the sky. Make a few big circles, full moon. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Beautiful. Deep bend to the knees, take a look forward, feet to hands, fold. Inhale, arms out and all the way up to the sky. Gather that energy, reach for it, pull it down. Hands to heart. Take a few breaths, just feel the heart beating, the rhythm of your heart. Let's take the hands to the low back. Fingertips are pointing down. Draw the elbows and the shoulders together. And then as you inhale, press your hips forward. Lift your heart and take your gaze up. Just out of standing camel pose. Just a little sort of supported back bend. You can actually push that low back down. One more breath. And then come right back up. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, arms shoulder height. Let's find eagle arms. Right elbow under left. As you exhale, step the left leg back. Find a warrior one posture. So we have a 45-degree angle on the back foot. Right knee over right ankle, hips and arms and gazes forward. Take a moment to reach to the sky. Maybe you add the back bend here, lifting from the ribs. Right, the ribs come up. That's where the work's happening. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Humble warrior. Let's find a firm foundation here. Breathe. Inhale, dig into that foundation, rise back up. Release the arms. Let's find a peaceful warrior. Drop the back arm. Reach the front to the moon. Reach for la luna. Exhale the side angle. Forearm on the thigh. Left arm to the sky. Stack those shoulders. And then take the bicep to the ear as you press into your back foot, the outer edge. Reaching, stretch. How much can you stretch this left side of your body? Fantastic. Inhale, arms come shoulder height. So I notice for me, I shift my body forward. I'm going to actually shift my hips forward. And notice how I can stack my shoulders over my hips. Straighten the front leg. On the exhale, back hip pops out. You glide forward. Reach for your shin. Reach for the moon. This should be some sort of a constellation. That's what I think of. One more breath. Inhale, warrior two, bend that front knee. Let's windmill around, plank pose. Step it back. So yogi's choice here. Go straight to down dog or take the vinyasa of your choice, knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga dandasana, and we'll all meet in down dog. Your class, you create your experience, the one that your body is craving. Bend the knees, looking forward, feet to hands, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and all the way up. Be creative. No two people, no two classes are the same. Hands to heart. Beautiful. Take the arms long. We're going to do the other side now. Left arm under right. Find your eagle arms. Right leg goes back. We find warrior one. Check your details. Knee over ankle. As you exhale, come forward, humble warrior. Check your neck. Are you crunching, looking forward? Look down. Firm foundation, right? We build from the ground up. Draw the navel in nice and slowly. We rise back up. Release the arms, peaceful warrior. Breathe, my friends. Exhale, side angle. Try making a circle with that right arm and follow the thumb to the sky, stacking the shoulders. And then take the bicep to the ear. Oh, we've got a furry friend. You know, cats like the moon. Reach through those active right fingertips. Press through that back foot. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Trikonasana, go to your edge as far as you can, and then go ahead and take it down. Breathe. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill around, plank pose. Vinyasa of your choice, down dog, we'll all meet there. You decide. Bend the knees, take a look forward, feet to hands. Fold. Inhale. Salute the moon. Bring the palms together, hands to heart. Let's sit here, connecting with our breath. Stand here, connecting with our breath. Inviting that moon energy in. One more breath. Reach to the sky. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's step the left leg nice and far. Turn the toes out, heels in. Reach to the sky. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Let's find a goddess. Toes and knees pointing in the same direction. Tuck the tailbone. Open up through here. How low can you get? We are goddesses. Another breath here. Inhale, reach to the sky. Heel toe the feet together. Latch onto right wrist. Let's take a bend towards the left. Inhale up and a bend towards the right. Beautiful. Inhale, reach to the sky. Bring the palms together, hands to heart. Go ahead and have a seat. Bring yourself to table posture. A few rounds of cat-cow. Curling the toes, drop the belly. Let's take that gaze up. Wiggle from side to side. And then tuck it around. 2 more times. Inhale, drop that belly. Let it fill. Like the big full moon. And one more time. Neutral spine. Go ahead, shift your hips back. Sit on your heels in hero's pose for a second. Catch your breath, lengthen the spine. Inhale, come to kneel. So draw the core in. Curl your toes, or some people like to keep their feet flat. I'm going to curl my toes. And then just reach back for your ankles. Use your core. Let your head look back as much as feels good. Lift the heart, camel pose. Take another breath. And then use the core to come on out. Fold forward, shift the hips back. Let's find a child's pose. Third eye, earth connection. Inhale to table. Cross the ankles and just walk your hands back, coming into a seat this time, an actual seat. Send those legs forward in front of you. Nice and far. Wiggle it out a little bit. Reach on up to the sky. Flex the feet, have a little bend to the knees, that feels nice, and then just hinge and fold. Surrender, stretch. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. Plant those hands behind you, underneath your shoulders, fingers pointing forward. We'll start by bending the knees, coming into reverse table. So inhale, lift the hips up. You might need to walk your legs a little further away. Use your core, let your head hang back, look up to the sky, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, Stretch your core. Soften your face. One more breath. And then slowly lower down. Extend the legs. Reach to the sky. And surrender. Invite that sweet release in the back of the hamstrings, the low back. And slowly rise up. Repeat that sequence if that felt good, bending the knees, coming into reverse table, or a little more challenging, take those hands behind you, open up through your heart, keeping the legs straight, find a reverse plank pose, lift those hips up to the sky. Easy with the neck. One more breath. And then reverse. Excellent. Take the soles of the feet together. Reaching your arms forward, just slowly lower yourself down onto your backs. Take a hand to the belly, hand to the heart. 5 breaths here. Draw your knees in towards your heart. Hang on to your knees and then make circles any way you like them. I like to separate my legs left and right and then go forward and draw them back in. Some people like to keep their knees together. And then go ahead and reverse. Reverse your circles. One more go round. Hug the knees in. Interlace your fingers. Stretch those arms long behind you. They can land on the earth. And then shift the knees over towards the left. Feel a good stretch in the top portion of the body and a good twist in the lower half. A few breaths here. And then switch over to the other side. And then draw the knees in towards the heart. Give yourself a hug. And extend those legs, coming into your Shavasana. Making sure that you are warm and comfortable. Noticing if there's anything, piece of clothing or hair, anything that will disturb your peace. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. Allow the moon energy to warm you and comfort you as you rest. I will leave you here in Shavasana. You stay as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, put your moon water outside. And you could maybe take a picture, leave a message on Facebook or Insta. And cheers to La Luna. Namaste. Thank you.